Hey guys, sorry about the wait. I know I promised that I would post this video sooner, but some things came up. So it has officially been 1 year, 1 month, and 4 days since I started my hormone use. It was about a month after I had started my hormones that I had actually openly came out at work and started living full-time as a female. This whole year I've been taking 100 milligrams of spironolactone and 4 milligrams of estradiol. I had said in my last video that I had seen more changes as far as this last 6 months goes as compared to the first 6 months, and I can definitely say that there actually has been a lot more changes as far as the months go. I mean, the first couple months and stuff like that, obviously I could see some physical development. It felt different, with the amount of estrogen that I had been prescribed, and so I was getting adjusted to that. But I think overall the feeling of it changes more. At least it did for me past the 6 month mark. I obviously had some chest development then, and it has grown that much more in these last 6 months. As I had some breast development, but this, not sure if I can get a good angle on it, but I have no padding on right now. This is just, and this is at a year mark, and if I remember correctly, it can go up to, I think it's about 2 and something years as far as growth goes. So I mean, even if this is just the halfway point for me, I'd be ecstatic. Also, a lot of it's not really like physical changes that I've noticed in this last 6 months, though there have been a lot. It's more of a mental thing. I've gotten more comfortable with myself. People take me as a female most of the time, even whenever I'm trying to pull off being a guy. It's almost impossible for me to pull off being a guy anymore. I mean, I've tried a couple of times. I've tried a couple of people like, you can't even sound like a guy anymore. I don't know. I know my voice isn't that great. It's kind of in the mid-range, but I'll take what I can get, honestly. But it's also just the confidence. I'm definitely a lot more apt to talk to people in these last 6 months than my first 6 months. First 6 months, I wasn't sure of myself. I didn't know if I was passing. I didn't know if people knew. And definitely now that I've actually gotten more into it, I've been able to express myself more openly, and I could definitely see that it's brought a lot of people that have been close to me this past couple of 6 months. It's brought them closer to me. Like, they feel like they know me better now. There have been a lot of changes as far as that goes. As far as like before and after pictures, I'm going to say it now, I will stick some at the end of this video. So if you want, you can just skip to the back of that. I'll probably stick a mark for it, like there or something. But there have been a lot of switches and stuff like that. I mean, I'm in a completely different situation now. I'm not living with people necessarily. I mean, I have my girlfriend that's living with me now. I'm on my own. I got my own place. I don't have people like trying to oppress me or try and change the way I act in order to get something like, me being able to keep a roof over my head. I can do that and still be myself, whereas beforehand, whenever I had to deal with other people, I couldn't necessarily do that. So definitely, as far as tips go, first thing, if you're going to start transitioning, if you can, I'm not saying, if you're like 16 or 17 or something like that and you're under your parents' roof, that you should just go and leave. But if you're living with people, whether it's your parents or not, and you feel that they could negatively impact your transition, it's better for you to try and get on your feet first and to get away from it rather than put yourself in a position where you're either choosing between yourself or a roof over your head. Definitely, if you think you're transgender, though, go and see a specialist, go see a counselor. There are a lot of them online. I found mine online. Quite a few of them actually have listings of what they're able to counsel, whether it's like couple counseling and stuff. And I actually went and looked for one that had a specific field that she had actually studied and counseled transgender people before. So definitely a good thing to do is to go and get in to see a counselor, because honestly it was the best thing I was able to do. Even if I couldn't have followed up on it, just talking to her made me feel so much better about myself. We're definitely not alone. There's actually a lot of us. There definitely is a lot of us. But more on that later, I guess. If you guys have any questions or comments, please post them below or send me something privately, and I will stick it in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe for more if you want to go and see any of my future videos. Till then, see you guys later. Love you.